Mommy? Daddy? Please stop! Can you please stop fighting? My doctor asked me if any members of the family were insane. No, we all seem like sane. I said, just kidding. If I may quote Mahatma Gandhi, every home is a university and the parent is a teacher. That's in fact correct. The first people that we will be with and see when we were born are our parents. The parent is also our first teacher and lead us. But what if our parents are not physically present? Or if our families are broken? Do you think that this will set a good example to kids? What if your family are still intact, yet there's a constant conflict between parents or between parent and children? Everything that happens in the family influences the child's behavior, whether a minor or a major problems. Therefore, the parents should be present and understanding with their children. Taking myself an example and based from my experience, my mother and I have misunderstandings from time to time. Like, Gia, why don't you want to come with us? You will only join us when you want to buy something, she said. Then she talks about something I don't want to listen to her. So I pretend that I'm sleeping. The next thing I knew, that she walks away and goes out in my room. Then after she goes out, I scream out loud like, "Ah! Why can't she understand me? I just finished my shift work and I need to rest. I still have manuscript to do that to be passed immediately to the company because I want to earn money. I want to help them." Then I pull my hair and cried. And the following day, we already solved our little argument. This is the usual scenario in our house with me and my mom. Then, while having a conversation with her and the thought of my ex-best friends came that I can't help myself not to cry. So I cried. Then she looks at me. But I cannot talk because I'm still crying. You should cry for those people who harm you. If they don't want to retain your friendship, let them leave. You should let go, he said. Then after that, she gave me a piece of advice, and my dad gave me some advice too. Can you see the difference between the two situations? In the first situations, we always resolve our argument after 2 or 3 days. Then, when she sees me crying over my ex-best friends, she will give me a piece of advice and heart-to-heart talks. Then while having a podcast segment, one of our listeners tells her story about her father and her family. He said that my dad hates me because I am a bisexual. Is it my fault that I'm just being true to myself? Should I change myself? Why do my family relatives always hate me, blame me, even though it is not my fault? I did everything to be good in their eyes, but they only see my mistakes. Is it because I'm just an unplanned kid? Both of my parents are already happy with their second family. And here I am, living with my relatives, being nullified all the time. She said. So I listened to her and said, no. It is okay to be yourself as long as you do not do anything wrong. You do not have to change yourself to make other people happy. But on the second problem, I don't give advice because I don't want her to feel invalidated. All I can do is to listen to her rants and pray for her future and tell that please don't give up. Please. You need to be successful and fight all of your challenges in life. Please. Don't give up. Do you understand why I'm telling this to you? Okay. Think about that. Can you figure it out? Okay, I will give you my answer. I'm telling this to you to make it clear regarding your children's perspectives, and I believe that family therapy or just having a parenting plan is the greatest way to the difficult to resolve disagreements between parents and their children. Parents and soon to be parents. Keep this in mind. Your behaviors have a greater impact on your children. The child will constantly hurt because of your poor life choices, such as having an unplanned kid, arranging a marriage, parents being physically absent, abandoning the family or child, and having third parties. Also, I would like to add that your child does not owe you anything. Instead, you owe your child because no child choose to be born. Instead, you choose to have a child. 39% of parents claim that they fought regularly with their children at some point in their lives. It is normal for parents to argue, but it can affect children psychologically. Parents should take a parenting class before having a kid or if you want to understand them, but here is my statement about that. According to Deepa Kaushik, no class can teach a parent on to work on a specific set of instructions. Upbringing the child is an art. And art and creativity are natural gifts that can't be expected on the same line by every person. We need counseling centers for parents who seek help to tackle the emotions and upbringing of their child at different ages of life. A compulsory class would be more of a burden for the parents. Correctly said, if parents could allot some of their precious time for the kids instead of such classes, it will help them to bridge a gap to a large extent. Many of the concerns could get sorted by themselves. When considering various conditions, a parenting class is both necessary and unnecessary. But the key to build a harmonious relationship are acceptance, respect, and understanding each other. Now, may I ask you to stand up and hug your children. Then children, please hug your parents. Thank you.